Hello, I'm Lisa, and this is the North Fork. Hi. Hello, I'm Lisa, and welcome back to the North Fork. In this episode, we'll visit the Mattituck Laurel Historical Society, located on the main road in Mattituck. Besides learning about the society itself, we'll talk to a few of its members and learn about their role in preserving the community's heritage. We'll also look at a few of the exhibits currently on display in the Society's buildings, and we'll take a look at a very special upcoming project. Stay tuned. And now, I'd like to introduce to you Mr. Fred Smith, President of the Mattituck Laurel Historical Society.
My name is Fred Smith. I'm a volunteer with the Mattituck Laurel Historical Society. Over the last years, I've been a trustee, and as of January, I took over as president. We have a great society here. I moved to Mattituck about 8 years ago, here in Mattituck Estates, and every day I got to pass this society and wondered what exactly that building complex was all about. And although many people see things as they pass by, it really takes people to draw people together. And it was those in the area and those in other societies who talked to me and introduced my wife and myself to the members of the society, and we've been involved ever since. Our volunteers together are working hard to keep our complex alive and growing. We wonder what the future is going to bring. One of the things we've done recently is to establish a website. We felt that we weren't getting the information out to the community, and I'd like to just point out what our mission statement is. The mission statement of the Mattituck Laurel Historical Society and Museums is to involve the community in and provide education about the diverse historical heritage of the area. To do this, the Mattituck Laurel Historical Society and Museums maintains a museum complex and archives. It acquires, preserves relics and histories, and offers exhibits and programs of interest of all ages.
The Manitowoc Laurel Historical Society was established in the early 1960s. Through generous donations by the community, the Society was able to refurnish rooms in the 1799 Jesse Tuttle home and the 1841 Ira Tuttle home. Even though the houses are connected, they're considered two separate structures. Here's curator and historian Norman Womback to tell us more.
My name is Norman Womback, and I'm the curator historian of the Manitowoc Laurel Historical Society and a past president. I'm also in charge of the tours that are given here during the summertime and in charge of the docents. Manitowoc Laurel Historical Society is located in Manitowoc, and it's on the south side of the main road, about a mile east of the high school. It's on the corner of Cardinal Drive. The Historical Society consists of 5 buildings, which all have museums in them. The first building is a house that was built in 1799 by Jesse Tuttle and his wife, Thankful Halleck. And their eldest son came back to the house when he was in his 40s, and he built a large Greek Revival addition to it of 11 rooms. And that's one building, but we consider it 2 separate houses because of their ages. And then we have a small carriage house, I suppose you'd call it. The barn has been torn down. And in that building, we have farm implements from the 19th century, which is very interesting, I think. And then we have a milk house that was built about 1850, and that also has artifacts in it pertaining to milk and cheese making. We have a school that was built in 1845 called the New Egypt School. It's a 1-room schoolhouse. In the 2 houses, in the Jesse Tuttle house and the Ira Tuttle house, we have them completely furnished with furniture and artifacts from the age of each building. And it's completely furnished, beds and chairs and pictures, etc. When the Historical Society originated and the house was given to us by Cedric Wickham, there was no furniture in it. It was totally empty, and that was in 1962. Fortunately, at that time, most of the people here in the East End still had the old Victorian furniture from their grandparents and their parents. A lot of it was in their barns, some of it was in their houses. And they were very, very generous with this furniture and artifacts. And that's what's in this house, totally. Here in the house that was built in 1799, we have many interesting colonial objects. This one is an iron, a clothes iron, and very strange looking, and it was operated by taking the pin out and putting hot coals from the fireplace in the bottom. And it had a chimney on it, as you can see here, which vented. Also, here is something that looks like a Japanese cricket cage, but indeed it isn't. It's a colonial heater. What they would do, of course, it's handmade, and when they went to church on Sunday, which was an all-day affair, and the churches were not heated, they would put hot coals from the fireplace into this little container and put it in here, and would put it down by their feet in church.